Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're working on the Lexus LX450, parting it out. Interior is completely stripped. Today's goal is to remove the cab off the frame so that we can have better access to the engine, transmission, and axle. I'm not too worried about the engine. I'm gonna leave the engine in place, but I want to pull the chassis out so I can remove the axles much more easier. So that's what I want to do. I'm gonna try to get both of the axles out today and then take them home and then just leave the engine on the chassis and leave it here at my family's place, because I don't really need an engine at the moment, but the axles, I would like to take them home. So here's what we got going on. We got everything's unmounted already. I'm just starting right now, so just starting. So right here, oh wow, it's already bending the hooks. So I'm pulling it from here. I'm gonna try to lift up the cab from the rear end and then support it for a second and see how far we can go, and then we'll move to the front and try to support it. I got some sawhorse, so I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do it, but enjoy. Cab is coming out easily. So it looks like I gotta get the filler neck, the gas filler neck. I'm gonna go ahead and put some blocks under it really quick so it doesn't drop back down. Getting the cab off is gonna be a little bit more difficult, but once I get it off, it's much more easier for me to access the rest of the components that I need. So it looks like the filler deck is held by two 12mm on top of the body. I gotta unbolt that real quick. Here's what I got so far. The two bolts right there. And then once I release that, this whole end goes up. I wasn't aware that the gas tank is actually attached to the body, the cab. On most pickup and 4Runner, the tank is attached to the frame rails and stuff. So we'll go ahead and remove that tank later. It has about a quarter tank of gas, so with the price of gas, that will help pay for my gas. So I gotta check out these lines right here. Lots of lines in here. That has, looks like we popped that ground wire, and I gotta check the hard lines over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and support it in the middle. Let me try to support it in the middle right here, and then we'll move from there on. But so far so good. Good progress. I'm gonna stick the 2x4s in here. Interesting, right? See how easy it is right now? Hopefully this thing supports it. Oh, it's flexing. All right, guys, the 2x4 is flexing. I gotta face it upward. Super sketchy. There we go. That should be stronger. That's what I was trying to do. Just look coming down. Alright, this is stronger right here. Okay, it's supporting it. So I got some 2x4x8, and the 8 feet is too short, so I had to join two of them together. But if next time you're doing this, you need at least a 10-footer, and you gotta point them up. Also, the sawhorse is not tall enough, so I gotta put some center blocks on it. I wasn't able to get my hands on some barrels. So this thing's completely stripped too, so even if you guys are doing this and you guys have doors and interior stuff, you're gonna need something way more stronger. But this is still super sketchy. Hopefully it holds up long enough for me to take out the front, and after that we can roll the chassis out. But yeah, that's super sketchy. You can see the 2x4 bending. I got the rear lifted up, it's like almost 4 foot up in the air, and now I'm gonna do the front. So I think it was caught on the frame for a second. Here we go. Scary stuff. All right, here we go. Rings up, rings up. I gotta check for any binding. Steering arm is binding. All right, look at that. That's super sketchy. Now we just need to get this high enough so that the engine will clear the back, or the engine will clear the front, because we're pulling the engine out this way, or we're pulling the chassis out this way. So as soon as this engine clears the front right here, we're pretty much good. Gotta watch out for the back, because now the back's taking a lot of weight. So hopefully the back doesn't fall through. About another foot up. There we go. That right there should be good right here. All right, that's good right there. So the main thing is that this engine, when we pull it out, the only thing that it needs to clear is this right here. Once it clears that, everything is clear. So look at that, look at that. That is what a 3-foot body lift looks like, guys. Get yourself a body lift. So the sawhorse, I got these 2 wood one on Facebook Market for free, and then I had to go to Home Depot and buy the plastic one. Plastic one's 31 inches, 32 inches for the wood. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have to support the plastic ones on cinder block so it's higher. But look at that. Oh snap, this wood is bending. It's turning a little bit. Super sketchy. Yeah, it's better if this would have been 2 10-footers screwing together. But we almost got it, guys. Still want to be careful, man. Anything can break at any time. Once this thing falls out, we're pretty much done. So I want to pull out the chassis, and then this is too sketchy to leave it like this. So once I pull it out, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it back down, put the cab on the floor. So it looks like everything's disconnected. And look how easy it is to access the tranny and take out the engine. Super easy. So all right, let's do this, guys. Super sketchy. Look at that piece of art right there. As I was dropping down the front end, the back went out, but it's still hanging on pretty tight. It's at the wood is almost about to break, but I think we can get it. So the front is clear, the front supported. I'm gonna try to take the hoist back to the back again, lift the back up just a little bit, just so that it's not fully on the back wood, and then I'm gonna pull the chassis out. So pretty sketchy. There's a lot of weight in the back because the gas tank is over here and there's no weight up here. So you got to be very careful about balancing it correctly. So you can see right there, this wood here tipped over on the 4-inch side. So you definitely want to get something stronger. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the hoist on the back and support it so it's not super leaning, and we should be able to clear it out. But yeah, super sketchy, guys. Okay, so here we go. I got the winch hooked up. I'm gonna slowly winch it out. I gotta straighten out the wheels though. So there's no steering, nothing like that. So to straighten out the wheel, you need to have a crowbar. And we're gonna straighten out the wheel because we can't let the wheels hit the cinder blocks. We only have limited. Oh, we might hit that one, shoot. That's sketchy. Yeah, let's put it that way for a second. This is sketchy, guys. Sketchy, guys. Sketchy. I think we're clear, guys. We're clear. Whoa. Hitting something. That rear bumper. This is one of the sketchiest things I've done. All right, we gotta turn the wheel because the center block on the other end is gonna hit. We're clear, guys, we're clear. Whoa, we are clear. Wow. Okay, I gotta roll it out, fully out. That was super duper sketchy. Sketchiest thing I've done. Whew. Look at that. Successful. Now we just gotta drop that cab. I'm not sure how we're gonna drop the cab, but that's gonna be another challenge. The nice thing about this is that I don't really care for the cab. I mainly care about the frame and everything else that's bolted on this frame right now. So that's really what I want. So whoever wants this cab, if you're in Anchorage or Alaska, hit me up, it's free. It's time to drop this body back down. I already know what's gonna happen. The worst is gonna happen right now, guys. It's not gonna come off easily. Everything's just gonna shatter apart. So I gotta be very careful because it's not gonna go smooth. So just enjoy and hopefully we all make it alive. So I already know it's gonna come down hard. I just gotta make sure I can run away if it drops. Once it drops. The back is too heavy. Okay, it's supported now. Once I lift the front, it's gonna drop. I just have to push it, to be honest. It's probably safer if I just push it. So I'll try to go ahead and lift it from the back. I'll lift the front and let the back try to sit down on the ground slowly. We'll see how that goes. Here we go. All right, the front's out. Now we gotta drop the front slowly back down. Slowly. Keyword, slowly. Coming down. Slowly, Nu, slowly. All right, it's gonna work, guys. I might put some blocks under it, to be honest. Yeah, let me put some blocks under that, just so there's support. Sketchy, sketchy. NuttyNu doing nutty stuff. Coming down, coming down. All right, we're down, guys. We are down. There we go. It's pretty light. Anything's possible, guys. This time we're doing the back, and I'm just gonna put the hoist under the cab. I just need to get the weight off of the wood right here. Super sketchy. All right, let's get out, let's get out. Sketchy as heck. If you're not made for this, man, don't do it. Take skills. It takes dedication to do this. Nice and slow. We're falling forward. That's okay. There we go. Nice and slow. The front's going forward. Nice and slow. Let it do its thing. Line it up. All right, straightening back up now. There he goes, guys. I can lift the cab now. I can lift it the way how we did it, and I can make it straighter. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, fix it. But the main thing is that, you know, we're all safe. Nobody got hurt. So let me go ahead and fix this, and then we'll clean up here. Here it is, the cab separated, frame in the position that I want it to be in. So I'm not gonna take off the engine. Like I said earlier, I'm actually gonna remove the axles first. So what we need to do is we'll have to go ahead and support the frame from the center front, the rear, at the end of the swing arm. We'll support it here, and we'll support it here, and then we're gonna take the whole drivetrain out, front axle, rear axle, all the control arms, all the radius arm, because I'd rather get those off for now. And then the engine, whenever I need the engine, I'll take it off. I'll take off the starter and the alternator, because those are good parts, so I'll take that off. But other than that, I don't really need to mess with the engine now. The engine's good. It's gonna need a rebuild, super leaky, but I don't want to do that. My engine's still good. And I'm also gonna take out the catalytic converter, just so there's any thieves around. But other than that, drivetrain stays in place. Last time I was here, I was able to get the dry line off the rear one, but then there's 2 more bolts back there that's stuck, so I'll go ahead and tackle that today too. So I'm gonna get to work, guys. I'm not gonna film too much, but I'll show you guys the aftermath. For the last 20 minutes, I got the brake lines off, the radius arm off, the drag link from the steering arm, brake lines are released, and now we have the coils out, the stock coils. So we're gonna go ahead and push out the front axle, and then once it's out, we'll go ahead and drain the oil, the diff oil, just to make it lighter, and then we'll put this in the trailer with the tires out. So super fun. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the rear axle today. I might take it off, and we'll see how that goes. So far we got some good progress. Pretty happy. All right, it should come out smooth. So yep. So always do this method. Once we get it out, we'll take out the steering arm, the radius arm, and all the arms, just to make it lighter. So there it is, guys. The front axle is out, and I'm gonna keep this as a spare, because you guys know these axles are way hard to get right now. And also with this axle here, the rotors are brand new, because I put new rotors. There's a new spindles on the passenger side, and there's also a new caliper on the driver's side. Driver's side, new caliper, new spindle, and also resealed. But I think I might take this differential off, and in the wintertime re-gear it to 488, or this front diff and that rear diff. I'm gonna save up and then re-gear to 488, put my Grizzly locker in there and then put an E-locker on the front. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and support this, because there's a lot of weight up here. So I'll put some blocks right here. Here's what I got out so far. Both of the exhaust manifold, radius arm, front coils, got the rear dry line off. 2 of the bolts that was on the differential was seized up, so I had to cut those with the grinder. Pan hard bar, drag link, and then right over here we have the king itself, the axle drained already. I'll go ahead and take off the tires once I load it up. So this is what we got so far. I don't think I'm gonna take the rear dry line off today. I'm gonna focus on the catalytic converter, and I'm draining out all the oil. So I got the rear diff drained, just got done with the T-case. Next thing I gotta drain is the last, which is the ATF, or tranny fluid. So drain the tranny and try to get this cat off, because I want to keep that too as well, because mine are aftermarket. These are original cat with 197,000 miles. Got the starter out. I'm not gonna take the alternator, because I already have a brand new alternator for spare. Don't forget this. So that's pretty much it right there. The rest of the engine, not gonna mess with it. I might take the distributor out, but then that's gonna leave a hole open. So I might leave everything like this for now. Oh, the power steering, or not the steering arm right here, I might take this off as well, because I want that out of there. So this is all good for spare. Yeah, guys, so much easier now with the cab off. I don't have to be on the floor, and I'll go from there. But the rear is going to be a little bit more nuts and bolts, because in the rear you have the upper control arm, lower control arm, and then you have the main panhard, which is super easy, nothing bad. Sway bar, just more stuff to unbolt. The exhaust system, I might keep it. This is original Toyota, which I like it because it's nice and quiet, but it's old, so it's probably best not reuse it. So I might just chop that away and cut it off, throw it away. I might cut it from here and keep the flange though. Keep the flange so a muffler shock can rebuild it. So I might cut the exhaust out, keep the O2 sensor mount, because that goes to a flange on the Cat. And then we'll come back for the rear tomorrow, because I don't want to overload my trailer. So that's pretty much it, guys. I don't need a tranny right now. This tranny, once in a while, it was losing a lot of tranny fluid, so it slips here and there. And the main reason was it was leaking tranny somewhere. It was leaking fluid somewhere. So if I was to renew this tranny, I want to clean it up really good, nice and clean, and then I want to crack the belly open and reseal everything nice and tight, because it was losing tranny fluid. But it's a good transmission though. It runs good when it's fully topped off. And the engine has a little tick, so probably needs some valve adjustment ticks up there. We got to crack that open, rebuild it. But this will be my main spare engine and my main spare transmission. So let me get back to work and I'll show you guys the rest of the day. All right, everyone, it's been a long afternoon, very productive day. Got the cab, got the front axle out. Just got done removing the rear axle. Came out super easy. I went ahead and removed all the upper control arm, lower control arm, pan hard. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove that sway bar. This is a different sway bar. This one connects to the frame on the upper rail or bottom rails. On my 95, it connects on the side of the rail, so we'll keep that just for in case. But everything came out smooth. I really love using that Freol. I used to use PB Blaster, and I started using this stuff, and it works amazing. I let it soak for about 5 minutes, and with my impact gun, the Cobalt 24 volt impact gun, it just comes right out. So I'm gonna strip this one down and then probably pick up this one tomorrow, or I might take both of the front and the rear axle home today. But this is pretty much it right here. And again, something to keep in mind, if you guys block it on the radius arm, at the back of the radius arm, you can lift this up really easy. It's like a balance point like that. See that? So even with the engine, the transmission, it's super easy. So I didn't even have to jack the rear of the frame. I was able to just lift it up like that and let the engine sit like that, and then I was able to just roll out the rear axle. So I will have to block something up there so it doesn't fall down on somebody. But for the most part, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and load up. Right now I'm gonna load up the front axle. I decided that I'm just gonna take the front axle today, and I'll come back for the rear axle because I have a lot of accessories, like all the parts, all the small parts that I took off. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it, and hopefully it works. I'm gonna lift the axle up first and then take the wheels off, and then my trailer is light enough where I can slide it under the axle. Was gonna happen. No big deal, guys. I should have taken the wheel off. I might have to set the axle back down and redo it. It's all about trial and error, man. First time doing it, so you learn from it. One more time, guys. Okay, it's kind of balanced right now. Try to see if I can move it up. No pavement right here. We're all on dirt. Gotta go under the trailer tire. Woo! I gotta gotta move the freaking jack up. It's not rolling back. I might just do this. There we go. That works, as long as a lot of the weight's over here. Everything you see in this video, you should not do unless you're nutty new. Full disclaimer. Okay, so we got the axle in, guys. Woo-wee! Thanks for watching the video. I am super tired. I don't even know what time it is. It's late afternoon right now. So here's all the stuff: the oil pan, axle, exhaust, 2 of the tires. I'll come back for the rear tire. A lot of stuff loaded into my truck as well, like smaller things that can be put inside. And the front axle, that's the main thing. All the front and the rear stock coils, if you guys need them locally, hit me up, they're free. We got the cab. The cab's gonna sit here forever unless somebody takes it. If nobody takes it, I might chop it up apart and take it out to the trash. I don't want to do that. So if somebody needs it, feel free to come get it, guys. And then the heart of the vehicle still intact. We'll come back for this another time. And this frame is completely rust free. I said that earlier in my other walk around videos. Super clean frame. Some surface rust here, but that's nothing compared to my red Cruiser. So this is a great frame. I might have to clean it up and then spray it down with some fluid film and put this, like I said, just store this away, because like I say, these 80 series frames, they're definitely hard to come by. They're not your typical 2nd gen pickup, 3rd gen pickup, 4Runner and stuff. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. For all my automotive fans out there, this thing has been super fun projects, just coming out here every other weekend or so, but super fun. I really want to get this one home as well too, because this one has a lot of good stuff. The diff, the axle, the rear hub, those are all good for trail spares. This is a full flow axle, so super good axle, super spare. And again, it's not as rusty as my red Cruiser. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Follow the YouTube channel and follow the Instagram, NuttyNu_404. Keep you guys posted. Much love. Bye bye.